your gay ass very faggot accent. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. So my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you. Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck those socks with the bell on it. Fuck your gay ass very faggot accent. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. So my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
What's up, beautiful people? Hope you like the new intro. It took me roughly about 4 hours to do it. I like it. It's funny. So we're in Mexico, right? And the big news is the Mexican cartel, the gangsters, the MS gangsters or whatever. Correct. So I'm gonna do a video talking about Mexicans in Mexico. I'm gonna set it straight because I want people to understand that there are niggers, niggas, Negroes, and people that don't consider themselves any of that. Now, when you get into every race, it's the same way. There's crackers, rednecks, whitey, white power, Mr. KKK. It's the same shit. And when you get into Mexicans, you get spics, cholos, wetbacks, and then Mexicans, and then Hispanic and Latin people. There's a difference. Because in every race of group of people, you always find a group of people that embrace one of these names. Seriously. I mean, you got with the black people, you call a black person nigga, what's up, my nigga? And he's like, oh, yeah. Now you got the same thing with the Mexican people. You got the same thing with the white people because there's the wiggers. The white guys that think that they're black. Yeah, we got a name for them too. Bet y'all haven't heard that in a long time. Wiggers with a W. So I'm going to get it straight so people don't really think I'm racist by some of the words I may just roll off my tongue, because I'm not, But I am racist against these stupid, ignorant people. I'm racist against ignorance. I hate ignorance because ignorance is a very scary thing, because when people are stupid, they do stupid shit. And when you do stupid shit, you get people killed. Let's be honest. When you do stupid shit, you get people killed. Like what's going on with these gangs right now in America, and then the Obama CIA sponsored border crisis. That's some stupid shit. And the CIA and the NSA know that that's some stupid shit. They put these gangsters up to doing this. They're not even gangsters. Let's be honest. They're high-paid actors that'll kill people. Okay? So basically, what you have now is everybody's upset about Mexicans. Okay, all of a sudden, the Mexican border and the U.S. border is the most important thing right now, because everybody's like, run for the border. Okay, American people, wake the fuck up. Number one, we have a president that's illegal, that's not even American, that's a homosexual, that's married to a fucking man named Michelle or Michael Obama. Let's call her Michael, okay? Because It's a man. It's a transvestite. So that's the number one problem. Number two problem, we're still over in Iraq from the 9/11 sacrificial ritual that has not stopped the bloodshed. That's another big problem. Number three, the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve has single-handedly ripped off every American, stolen all of the gold from America, and then, like the mafia, with mafia tactics, created the IRS to enforce a law that doesn't exist. Your work or your tax on work law that doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. They killed Aaron Sharon because he made films about it. Because he was friends with the Rockefellers and they joked about it. And then he went on film talking about it. And now I'm hearing all these people saying, oh, we support this person and doing this, and Obama's paying all these people millions of dollars. That's all stolen money. It's payoff money that he's throwing around now. That's not even his. So if America really wants to get pissed off at something, why don't you fucking think? Because, okay, I understand the border problem is a really big problem, but if Hispanic people really wanted to get smart, if they really wanted to get educated, they could actually prove that they have more right to be in America than any person that has European ancestry. Because the natives, whether they be American Indians or Olmecs or Mayans, were sovereign to America. And the Indians sold its own people into slavery to be put on reservations so they could poison them off. And now the ones that survived that, they got casinos. So if you can prove your heritage to these people, you're cool. But the number one thing that the U.S. government really does, and Mexican people, you really need to get smarter about when you have kids, because these undocumented kids is just the worst thing. And that's why America set up Mexico like this, because they don't want you to document your kids. They want undocumented kids, because if your kid comes up missing, what? It never existed, right? This is why the CIA and the cartel are operating in Mexico like they do. They come in, fly in, stay a weekend, impregnate a Mexican woman, and then next thing you know, they got a half Mexican, half Indian, half Mayan, half Nazi kid, which they'll come back for and probably try to train as an assassin. Let's be honest. They do this shit night and day, Mexican women. I mean, I know the saying when a white man comes and has a beautiful Mexican child with blue eyes and light hair, they're like, oh, you better watch out for that child. They'll snatch that child. Let's be honest, cartel. I know about all your shit. The CIA set this shit up. Now, let me tell you something else about Romania and the gypsies, which is exactly the same as Mexico. See, the gypsies are the same as the Mexican cartel, but in Romania, and they work for the Nazis. Most people don't realize this. But let me tell you exactly why the gypsies work for the Nazis. See, the gypsies are known for taking Romanian women off the street and putting them in brothels and doing God knows whatever with them. This is common. When you go to Gare Nord, that is in Bucharest, the train station, it used to be filled with gypsy brothels and gypsies snatching Romanian women straight from the countryside and their first time in the big city and putting them in brothels. This is how Romania is. I lived there for almost 8 years. So the reason why they do this is because 2 reasons. Romanian women are fucking beautiful. And they're really intelligent. Number 2, if a gypsy impregnates a Romanian woman, 80% of the time, you'll get a blonde-haired, blue-eyed gypsy. If a gypsy has a baby with the Romanian woman. This is why they're so prized with the Nazis, because all the Nazis care about is the blonde hair, blue eyes. So now you see the correlation with Mexico and Romania and the cartel. So another thing, I would like to be explicit. I walked around today with my Boken sword. No cops stopped me. But the cops stopped me yesterday and asked me what was in my bag. I opened it and there was nothing in there. So I walked around today, and today I didn't see not one cop. Not one, after I saw Cesar Augusta paying off the cops, and I put it online for everybody to see. No cops. So then I walked down to Benito Juarez's establishment and did a video, which my camera ran out. So I'm going to do this video. And I saw no cops. I had my Boken, strapped to my backpack. No cops. Nobody stopped me. So anyway, one of the things I want people to understand is I had a Mexican cartel wannabe dumbass named Cesar Augusta steal $70,000 from, over $70,000 in diamonds from Laurel Aston. Now let's get something straight about Laurel Aston. This is for you Mexican people, and this is for Cesar Dead Augusta. Number 1, she trained with the Legionnaires as a child soldier. That's number 1. I told you in the last video I was on assignment to find this woman and to keep her safe. That was my assignment, one of my assignments from the Legionnaires. Number 2, you don't steal from a Legionnaire. That's the stupidest shit ever. I mean, seriously, Caesar. Number 3, she's the granddaughter of a very, 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 very famous Mexican actress. So I want you to understand how Cesar Augusta wants people to think that the granddaughter of Rita Hayworth that was taken from Mexico as a child and trafficked as a child and turned into one of the government's #1 female assassins, was taken from Mexico, where what's left of her family was. I don't know if there's any of her family left here now because nobody's contacted us. So the fact of the matter is, this woman who was trafficked from the age of 2 years old has been waiting to come back home to try to find what little bit of her family she may have left here in Mexico. And then this dumb fucking turd of a man named Cesar Augusta steals $70,000 from us after he sets us up to be kicked out on the streets. Because he works for the Mexican cartel, and I also believe the CIA. Because let me tell you what he did. I met Cesar Augusta because where his office is now, that place was for rent when I came in town. I wanted to see the place, so I called his father's phone and had a meeting with his father and saw the place. I didn't take the place. I went across the street to see this place where I am now, and they said it's not going to be ready for 2 weeks. So Caesar's father said, oh, I have a son, he's a lawyer, he could help you, blah, 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 blah. So I gave Caesar a call. Next thing you know, this guy says, oh, I know the owner to this home, after we tried several other places that really didn't work out. And we ended up taking this place. And after I figured out Caesar was a thief and stole over $80,000 in diamonds, $70,000 in diamonds, give or take, from Laurel Aston after he went to New York, a place where she lived, which the NYPD, Caesar, they watched this woman like a hawk. So wherever you went, whoever you had contact with, trust me. Can you still call him now? I doubt it. Because New York also is the home of Black Disciples. BD. You stupid Mexican fuck. So another thing. This man wants me to believe and wants us to believe that this woman that has struggled and worked her whole entire fucking life and been stalked by the CIA, raped, gang stalked, hit with microwave weapons her whole fucking life, and she would carry the jewels around with her everywhere she went, to work, wherever. And then this stupid little piece of shit threatens me when I say, oh, I'm going to go to California and exchange them myself. He threatens me with her security. He said, oh, you better not go. Who knows what could happen to her? I don't feel safe leaving her. And he's like, who knows what's going to happen to you if you go to America? Who knows if you're going to come back? Give me the diamonds and I'll put them in my safe. I'll make sure that they're safe. Oh, I already got my ticket to New York. Don't worry, you don't have to pay for it. So then I contacted her, talked to her. She said, okay. And I told him how he was basically, threatening us now. Because his John Hancock is on the lease of this house too. So then he sets up his office in his father's office that's right across the street so he can keep watch on who he stole from. This is Mexico. Then after a week, when he gets back from New York, I speak to him 4 days later. Like, he can't call me. I sent him a message, come by my house when you get back. I'm calling him, I'm calling his girlfriend. Where the fuck is he? So finally, I get him on the phone 4 days after he's been back from New York. Oh, the diamonds were fake. I'm really upset. Oh, I'm really hurt that you would do something like that to me. This is what this fucker said to me. I wanted to reach through the phone and break his fucking neck. He was right across the street today with some guy that was about to bring in some legal papers for him to sign or something. And I said, hey, Caesar, I got my sword with me. Why don't you call your dirty cops that you paid off yesterday? Where the fuck are they? You cartel piece of shit. And then the guy that had the paperwork that was walking back up to his window, was looking at me, and I said, what, are you with him? I said, he is a drug dealer. He's cartel. Don't sign anything with him. He ripped me off over $70,000 in diamonds. And the guy said something to Caesar, and Caesar's like, and the guy got back in his car and drove off. So then I went home expecting Caesar to call some more dirty municipal cops to come try to get in my home, but it didn't happen. So I want you to understand, this is the same man that thinks he can go up against me, that thinks that he's not going to pay the rent because we have a year contract and he's obligated to pay the rent. So I don't know if he paid it this month. I don't know. We gave him the money and he's paid it every month so far. So what he's probably been trying to do is say, oh, we didn't pay him, and trying to use fake police to come kick us out of a house we paid for over 10 years. And I got the proof. And you can say whatever the fuck you want, Mr. Counselor. So anyway, this is Cancun. Now let me tell you, Caesar Augusta, who I got killed. Because you're messing with the wrong man, motherfucker. I got Nikageru killed. I got Levi Moranu killed. Levi Moranu's father killed. Mexican Gypsy Cartel killed. I didn't do it. I just went in front of their businesses and started making tapes about it. And lo and behold, there's a lot of pissed off men out there that, maybe fell for a beautiful Romanian woman and the gypsies took her. Or maybe fell for a beautiful Mexican woman and the Mexicans took her. Or just a crazy military motherfucker that just likes killing motherfuckers like you. There's a lot of us out there. More than you. I hate to say it, but there's a lot of us out there and a lot more than you. Because when we stand before God, and God says, what did you do with your life? Well, God, I killed this motherfucker. I helped kill this motherfucker, and this one, and this one, and this one. Because they killed this kid, this woman, this child, innocence. That's what I did with my life. So these demon motherfuckers, when they're standing before the real God, not their Luciferian God, but the real God, God says, oh, I know what you did. Get the fuck out of my face. So I want you to understand, Levi Moranu, Nikageru were behind the kidnapping of my girlfriend. They were under orders from the CIA that was fed through the Freemason organization, the Paracelsus Group. The Paracelsus Group is the Romanian Freemason organization in Romania. Then they fed their orders through a Freemason I won't say his name because he has a good wife. But they fed their information through someone that I used to work for, and then to Tom Boxer, who's Romanian Russian. Tom Boxer's a hacker, smuggler, drug smuggler, female cartel smuggler. And he killed my girlfriend and her mother. And then after that, the CIA sent back a fake to the Vatican, to Italy, which they were also in on this murder too. It was an international conspiracy. And if you listen to Laurel Aston and talk about what they did to her, what this Italian faggot homosexual did to her, you will understand the network of the fucking Satanic P2 Lodge. Because that's exactly what it is and what it was. So, I want you to understand, by this man doing what he did to me, cops, dirty cops. Now this case falls under international jurisdiction. Now let me tell you how international this already was, Mexicans. Now to the Mexican cartel, you can thank Caesar for unleashing all hell on your ass. Because trust me, you don't have a prayer in hell for what's coming for you. Nicagaru, aka the King of Spain. Mr. I'm going to increase the intake of beautiful Ukrainian women and children into Spain to help Spain save their economy. That's Nicagaru. Mr. Space himself, Club Space in Ibiza, that's Nicagaru. Drugs, music, 5-star clubs, 5-star DJs, all working for Niku. Then Nicagaru also has Romanian Fashion TV. That's Niku. Fashion TV was started by who? The Ukrainians, the Polish, excuse me. So these two guys were smuggling Polish women. Polish women are gorgeous. So then they expanded from the Ukraine and just started, smuggling women and saying, oh, no, they're not whores. They're not whores. They're fashion models. Look at them. You want one? You want one? This is how it is. So I worked with these poor women. I got asked if I want some pussy from these poor women because they liked me. They said, no. That's what we do. It's but you can have it for free. I looked at her with such sad eyes. I really wanted to help them, but what could I do? That is how it is there. So working in the music industry, I found out everything about the cartel. Romanian cartel, Mexican cartel. So let me help you get a big picture of how big the Ukrainian cartel is. Fashion TV. Money laundering, international operation. My investigation brought down members working for Fashion TV and TVR. That is the oldest Romanian TV channel. And see, the big guys never put their hands on paper. You can't really touch them. So we went after them my way. So to the Mexican cartel, last time I checked, last time I looked around, ain't none of you that big. The CIA will never let you get that big because of one fact. You're not white. You're Mexican. Wake the fuck up. You're still slaves. You're still taking out the trash. Let's be honest. Putting the Mexican cartel in their place. If you want to look at, the levels of cartels, the Mexican cartel has got to shoot and kill its own people in the streets and then continue to do this and then make videos of Mexican cartel guys cutting the heads off their wives because they cheated on them. And then put the videos on YouTube to make everybody think, yeah, I'm a big man. Fear me. That really shows you where the Mexican cartel is really with power. Because if you got to do shit like that and then put it on YouTube, you really ain't got no power. Real power don't speak. Real power don't boast. Real power don't put who he kills on YouTube. That's like a little kid going, yeah, here I am, look at me, boom, boom, boom. Seriously, let's get honest. I mean, I understand that there's Mexican cartel guys that are really gonna get what the fuck I'm talking about. And look at, the Cholo fucking Gulf cartel as a fucking joke. I mean, they launder the money, okay? And to all you big cartel guys, it's just a matter of time before the CIA comes for you and your family, takes all their money back through the cops, and the cops gives it back to them. They only keep you in power for so long because once you reach a certain level, they come in and take you down. It's a continued cycle. They ain't gonna let you get big like Niku. Because a Mexican can fuck a white woman and you still ain't gonna get a blonde-haired, blue-eyed child. That's all they want. Let's be honest. Mexican senoritas are fucking beautiful, but hey, they ain't pumping out blonde-haired, blue-eyed kids. Gypsies are. That's why the gypsies have the power that they do. It's about supply and demand, and they want blonde-haired, blue-eyed kids, regardless. White power, Nazis, crackers, KKK. That's all they give a fuck about. And then they got these cholos getting down with the KKK and Mexicans, and then they got these Mexicans that think that they're white. I mean, that's the most ludicrous shit ever. I mean, Hispanic people, you're descendant from black people. And if you don't like it, there's not shit you can do about it. It's the truth. And when you tell people this, they're like, oh, no, yeah, you are. Even the Chinese are descended from black people. When you tell them that, they go crazy. But then you say, oh, hey, who predates the Ming Dynasty? Who is the Yao Dynasty? Huh? Africa and China were once one continent. And then when the land mass split apart, the people stayed on the land, but it was just split apart by water. And this is a fact. I mean, you can go back to the Mayans, which you can see Mexicans that are actually darker than me here. And then, I mean, this is the Yucatan. You have the Mayans, which means illusions Mexicans. Why does they pick the word to call Mayans, which that's not even their real name? Because they couldn't even figure out the name of this race of people. And so they gave it a name that means illusion. So then the people that predate the Mayans, which the Mayans predate Indians. So then the people that predate Mayans are Olmecs, and they're Afro, African, from when the landmass was one. So even the French are descendant from the Olmecs and black people. That's where I get my heritage from. That's why I'm on a secret, or was on a secret assignment for the French. Because their blood runs through me, the sovereign French. I'm very proud of it. I like French. They're a bunch of rude motherfuckers. I love that. I like that about them. I like when you go to France and then they won't even speak English, even though they do speak English. I like catching them with that shit. And I was like, yeah, I know you understand me. It's just funny. And then they laugh. You got to know how to understand people in the country and understand the French. They're very funny. I love France. I love Paris. So anyway, once you get a good, clear picture of the Mexican cartel and, quit being stupid. And Cesar Augusta, where's my fucking money? They're coming for you. I mean, no cops today on the street. Not when I walked. I walked down the street with my sword. I wanted a cop to stop me. Not one. I went to Mr. Benito Juarez's place. No cops there. It was one cop. I've never seen the streets so empty, not full of cops, ever. So I can tell you what probably went down to the cops after yesterday. All the police got phone calls from international agents threatening their lives. I can guarantee you that. I told you this is an international investigation, and with this cartel motherfucker doing what he did to me and stealing Rita Hayward's nephew's diamonds, who the fuck's gonna come to Mexico with fake diamonds, huh? Cesar Augusta? Who the fuck's gonna come to Mexico with fake diamonds? No one. I can tell you right now, Cesar Augusta, your phone, since we met you, you've had a camera on you. Every place you went, everybody you talked to, you've been lit up. You and your whole fucking cartel family. That's why I told your father yesterday, I'm gonna come after you and your whole fucking family. I told Caesar that. I'm gonna do it legally. And what, he doubts me? He thinks that he's gonna dry up my money? Well, I'm praying somebody slaps some money on me. Maybe Dr. DeVay will finally fucking pay Laurel Aston what that bitch owes her. Another CIA psychotic stalker, rapist, assassin. Just like this motherfucker that set up his shop right across the street from me. CIA. Psychotic fucking power hungry people that thinks that they're untouchable. Guess what? Nikageru is called Mr. Untouchable. That was his nickname. The Claw and Mr. Untouchable. Mr. Untouchable. Where's Mr. Untouchable now? He's dead and the CIA replaced him. That's what they do. He gets killed and they were waiting to bring in one of their guys that does exactly what they say. Oh, no, Nico's still alive. He's lying. No, he's dead, and that's one of the CIA's replacements. And come on, gangsters. We know they do that shit all day long. I mean, they will replace the guy that's closest to the head of the cartel to get intel and to probably knock him off or to probably impregnate his daughter and then kill off the head of the cartel. And then they got their clone in there with their babies knocked up with the cartel's daughter. And then he becomes the new kingpin and nobody ever knows. So anyway, get hip to the game, people. Mexican people, study, get smarter. I can tell you now that these gangs in the United States that are part of this border crisis, they're the opening door to opening America to the next Nazi concentration camps. And you can thank these Mexican gangs for doing exactly what Obama and FEMA and the United Nations, which has the Agenda 21 World Depopulation Agenda, at your front door. They got incinerator coffins for Americans and Mexicans. Coffins that you just put bodies in and they get incinerated so you can use them again. They made this shit. FEMA camps that have already been set up have incinerator coffins. This Ebola thing, they're going to try to infect everybody with Ebola and then, open up concentration camps to isolate all America and then just start incinerating people because they had Ebola. It's what they're trying to do right now, people. Haven't you figured that out? Let me say that again. Let me be real clear on the agenda that's unfolding in front of everybody, because nobody said it. It's pretty fucking clear. Step one, bring in the Mexicans. Bring in the dumbass gangs. Scare America. Put it on the news. Get everybody pissed off at Mexicans. Rah, 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 rah. Step two, release the virus, Ebola virus. Have Monsanto's, patent the virus because they control it. They can actually distribute it now and put it in GMO food. No kidding. World depopulation. Step three, have a virus break out like Ebola. Okay, we need to isolate this part of the city. We need to isolate Houston. We need to isolate this town. Okay, let's go FEMA. We already have the Mexicans in FEMA camps and border camps. What if the virus were to break out in one of those camps? Now you see what I see and the seriousness of how psychotic and how evil and how wicked these people are. It's not about black. It's not about white. It's not about Hispanic, because they don't give a fuck. They want all you dead. I just want the cartel dead. That's them. I can say that. Die, cartel. Die and die again. That is the Cabal cartel, the Khazar cartel, the Zionist, Nazi, Satanic cartel, and anyone who is with them needs to be killed. Now, even now is too late. So, yeah, I said it. They need to be killed. Because the longer they're alive, look at how it just keeps escalating. Now you can see their plans. Do you doubt me? Maybe in a month or 2 months, you hear this now and you're like, damn, he was right. And I'm going to be like, I told you should have killed them all. I told you. Every last one, you just should have fucking killed them all. But no. You just have to wait, try to get them in court, try to catch a case. The law don't work for them. The law works for them. Get it? The cops, 90% of the cops work for them because the cops are so stupid. What? Hey, cops, if a virus breaks out, well, what? Are you immune to it? Wake the fuck up. I mean, cops are so fucking stupid. That's why you cannot have an IQ above a certain level to be a cop. They want cops stupid. That's the honest to God truth. So the cops are taking money from the cartel, throwing their dick out. Yeah, I'm the big man, blah, 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 blah. But then when shit goes down, they don't give a fuck about you. They're going to kill you just like they want everybody else dead. Unless you got blonde hair and blue eyes. That's the truth. They don't give a fuck about you. So anyway, wake the fuck up. Please. It's starting to get really scary how stupid people are because my intelligence is increasing. And the way I'm starting to see the world, I'm like, dude, are they really, really just that dumb? Or is Darpa like in that much in control of everybody's fucking mental capacity? Seriously. So anyway, have a good day. Enjoy the new Riley track, Junglist. What's up? Hey, this is some real jungle shit. I mean, I did that in like 4 hours, people. So that's a straight up bumbleclot, like, you know, just slap you in the face, old school drum and bass. So anyway, enjoy it. I love it. I love the track. Peace.
Fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck the socks with the bell on it, fuck your gay ass very faggot accent, fuck them cheap ass cigars, fuck your yuck mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck Prince William, fuck the Queen. This is America, so my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room, and if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you. Fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck the socks with the bell on it, fuck your gay ass very faggot accent, fuck them cheap ass cigars, fuck your yuck mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck Prince William, fuck the Queen. This is America, so my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room, and if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.